Hi everyone, I'm Kim with Cornell Cooperative Extension. I work with our SNAP Ed program. If you joined us last month, you got to learn all about how Will and Anna joined the 2 Bite Club. Now, if you weren't there, I can tell you it's very simple. You just try 2 little bites of something new from each of the 5 food groups. And those 5 food groups include fruits, vegetables, grains, protein, and dairy, like you can see behind me. Today we're going to focus on grains. Now you'll remember in the book last week, Will and Anna decided to try some whole grain crackers. And that's because it's important to make sure that half of your grains are whole grains. Now stick with me for just a minute and I'll show you why.
Ever wonder why brown rice is brown and white rice is white? Let's take a closer look. A whole grain has the entire grain intact. The outside of the grain is the bran. That's the brown part, and it contains all the good stuff, like fiber, vitamins, and minerals that our body needs. White rice, pasta, bread, and other processed grains has the bran removed, along with a germ, which also contains the good stuff. What you are left with is a white, starchy center. There are so many reasons to go for a whole grain. It improves digestion by acting like a broom that sweeps out your digestive tract, keeping it healthy. The high fiber content of a whole grain helps with weight control by filling you up and keeping you full. A diet that includes whole grain reduces your risk of heart disease, and the whole grain also reduces the risk of certain cancers. The dietary guidelines recommend half of your grains should be whole grains. So if you decide on white rice over brown, reach for whole grain bread, popcorn, or whole grain cereal to start your day. That way you can still make sure you're getting the good stuff. Be sure to look for this symbol on the label, or check to make sure the first ingredient listed says whole. Don't be fooled by enriched, multigrain, or wheat flour. If it doesn't say whole grain or whole wheat, it isn't what you're looking for.
All right, parents, now that you know why to make half of your grains whole grains, I'm going to show you how to make this granola. I like to make my own granola because it saves me a lot of money to make it myself. I just get a big canister of old-fashioned oats and all the ingredients, and then I can make it once every 2 or 3 weeks. The other thing that's important is that you control the sweetener that goes into it. Most of the granolas that you get at the store are loaded with added sugars. I hope your family enjoys that granola as much as my family does. Remember, if your kids try 2 little bites from something new in each of the 5 food groups, they can become part of the 2 Bite Club too. All you have to do is email me at kam487@cornell.edu and I'll send you a certificate. One other great whole grain that kids love is popcorn.
For a healthy whole grain snack, avoid sodium and fat in bagged popcorn. Place half a cup of kernels in a microwave-safe bowl and cover it with a plate. Pop it on high for about 2 to 5 minutes. Listen for the kernels to stop popping to know when it's done. It's a great way to save time, save money, and eat healthy. Hungry for more tips? Go to snapedny.org.
That's all the tips that I have for you today. On to the next person.